Holy we already got the best match of 2019, but before we start with the review of SmackDown Live, I wanna do something positive. Let's do something positive. Let's open a donation page for Naomi because apparently she cannot afford a TV or even pay for the internet because when Mandy Rose tricked Jimmy Uso and even took pictures, Naomi cannot rewatch this episode of SmackDown Live. She cannot go to WWE's YouTube page and see highlights of what actually happened. I feel sorry for her, and let's do something positive. Let's donate to Naomi. WWE, we don't make any sense, but I gotta be honest, I absolutely loved it. So, as always, yeah boy, the emo kid apparently. I'm gonna cut my hair in a couple of days. I gotta be honest, man, I really loved this episode of SmackDown Live. First of all, WWE feels less PG. I mean, we got this on Raw and now we got this on SmackDown. I've also noticed that these shows are way more entertaining because we are getting way more backstage segments in different places. So the show is not your typical guy talks in a ring, then they fight. It's not like that anymore, and I absolutely loved it. But remember when Cesaro was actually called Antonio Cesaro? Remember when Rusev was actually called Alexander Rusev? Remember when Big E was called Big E Langston? Well, Andrade Cien Almas is no longer Andrade Cien Almas. WWE are now referring to him as Gaylord. I'm just f***ing with you. He's just Andrade now. I mean, what's the reason? I think Andrade Cien Almas sounded pretty good. So, yeah, why? Is Mustafa Ali going to be called Ali? Your 13-time WWE champion, Randall. Anyway, I feel like that wasn't necessary, but I will say this. Andrade Cien Almas is one of my favorite WWE superstars right now. This guy is amazing. Give him the WWE Championship in 2019. This guy is absolutely unbelievable. Loved this match. This match was even too good for SmackDown in my opinion. They should have saved it for the pay-per-view. I hope they're gonna face at the Royal Rumble. I really hope so because this match is just... it was unbelievable. We got a bunch of debuts. I wouldn't even call them debuts anymore, but basically on Raw we got a little screen of EC3. And while I think it was the greatest WWE debut of all time, some people may disagree. They want some shocking entrance or something like that. I say to that. This is what I say. I want people appearing on a little screen, and I even like it when you can't actually see who it is. So that's just my opinion. But on SmackDown Live, instead of that, we got EC3 masturbating in front of a mirror. Maybe he wasn't doing that. Yeah, but I think I've seen that gimmick before. Anyway, it was better than on Raw. We got these two. We got Nikki Cross carrying our little boy Rey Mysterio. So it was better, you know. I just think they should wrestle at this point. Like I've said, this new era of WWE only started this week in my opinion. We get a bunch of different things in one show. I can't ask for anything else. Actually I can, but I can still enjoy what you got right here. Anyway, let's start with the SmackDown Live review. So the show started with Becky Lynch in her truck. Yeah, she got some balls. Anyway, we got a shot of Heavy Machinery and the New Day preparing some shakes, and they made the most disgusting one with, I think, meat, eggs, and a lot more stuff that you probably shouldn't put in a milkshake or whatever that was. And you know, the New Day were disgusted by it, but Becky Lynch took it and she said that it's not strong enough. So she really is the man. She has more balls than I do, and I appreciate that. She basically cut a promo on Asuka, your typical promo, nothing really, you know, different from any other promo. But she basically said that she is the man and everyone is trying to copy her right now. Asuka interfered, said a couple of words that I don't remember, you know. Asuka on the microphone is something I don't necessarily want to see. I think Paul Heyman is made for these kind of characters in the WWE in my opinion. It wasn't really that bad, but I think it's just tone it down a little bit. You don't need to scream You know, that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people are actually into it. I'm just not. Sorry. They get interrupted by the Iconics. We get a Becky Lynch versus Baton Royce match. Of course, Becky Lynch wins this one. Then out of nowhere, we get Asuka versus Billie Kay. I don't know how that made any sense. It's like Asuka is now a general manager of SmackDown Live. She said something in Japanese, so the referee decided, okay, I'm just gonna ring the bell. That didn't make any sense, but whatever. Of course, Asuka wins, and this match was like, I don't know, way shorter than the first one. We got a stare down, and yeah, it's gonna be a great match. Asuka is a great wrestler, Becky Lynch is a great wrestler. I can't help but hope that Becky Lynch is not gonna win the championship, but she is going to win the Royal Rumble. If women are going to main event WrestleMania, and it's not Becky Lynch, it will be just for the sake of women main eventing WrestleMania. That's our goal. Women main eventing WrestleMania. Women that we want that would main event WrestleMania. We all know that the only logical way of booking women into the main event of WrestleMania is putting Becky Lynch right here. She is the most interesting part of the women's division. So if she's not in the main event, it will be just for the sake of putting women in the main event of WrestleMania. If Becky Lynch is right here, she deserves it. That's just my opinion. Let's move on. Then we get an entrance from AJ Styles, and there was no like any commercial break or anything like that. He just made his entrance while these two were in the ring. So that was a great transition, if you want to call it. It felt more live. I really love that. It really reminded me of older WWE shows. So it felt live, and I loved it. And we got this backstage segment, pretty much the same that Daniel Bryan had last week, but this time AJ Styles did the opposite. He said that you should have a great time, eat some hot dogs, and then he gets attacked by a random guy with a hoodie who appears to be Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan fell on every hot dog. That should be the end of the rivalry. Daniel Bryan doesn't want you to eat meat, falls on hot dogs. While it was a great segment, I'm kinda disappointed that it was it. We didn't see AJ or Daniel Bryan for the whole show anymore. We were supposed to get a Samoa Joe versus Mustafa Ali match, but Samoa Joe brutalized Mustafa Ali, and we didn't get that match, unfortunately. But I gotta say, it was pretty good. I mean, that sell from Mustafa Ali, wow. Just wow. I guess we have a new rivalry, so yeah, it's not the worst thing that could happen. Let's talk about this Mandy Rose and Jimmy Uso thing on this show. So basically, the Uso brothers were reading a letter, what they thought was from Naomi, because it's their anniversary, but it was from Mandy Rose, and she invited Jimmy Uso into her hotel room. Jimmy Uso goes to that hotel room, and I don't know where we got a bunch of paparazzis taking pictures, and I understand what Mandy Rose tried to do. She tried to manipulate Naomi into thinking that Jimmy Uso cheated on her, but it doesn't make any sense. Just watch.
What's up? What is it? What's up with all that?
Oh, so she lied.
Think that I wanted you?
Okay. Apparently Naomi doesn't have an internet, so like I've said, donate to Naomi. Buy her a TV. But it was entertaining just for the fact that it felt different. It felt less PG. The last time we seen something like that was with Enzo Amore. And I gotta be honest, it's shocking, but I'm into this rivalry, so I guess good job. Andrade San Almas versus Rey Mysterio. Talking about this match is absolutely ridiculous. You need to see this match. You need to see this match at least a couple of times. It was unbelievable. So many moves, spots that we haven't seen in the WWE for like, I don't know, 4 years. It was something. That's how you should call this match. It was something. Absolutely unbelievable. Made me into a Andrade, now only Andrade or Gaylord believer. I don't know what to say, man. So many great moments. I was blown away. I don't even know which spot I should be talking about, so I'm just not gonna do that. You need to see this match. It was unbelievable. Andrade San Almas cheated to win the match, of course, but he still won it, and hopefully Hopefully in 2019, Andrade Cien Almas is either going to be the United States champion, he should already be one to be quite honest with you, and he should be fighting Rey Mysterio for that championship. This Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura rivalry is absolutely worthless. Or the WWE champion. I don't think they will put the WWE title, that was quick, on Andrade Cien Almas. But yeah, United States Championship would be better than nothing. He deserves it, my man. He really deserves it. This was a blast. Hopefully you will be able to watch it. Anyway, we got a birthday party for Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon got a pair of Jordans. Shane McMahon got a video package made by The Miz apparently. And it seems like The Miz is now a real babyface. No teases at all of him turning heel as of right now. They will face The Bar for the WWE Smackdown Live Tag Team Championships, by the way. And as weird, as silly as this whole rivalry storyline between Shane McMahon and The Miz is, I gotta be honest, for the first time probably, I actually think it's alright. I actually enjoyed it. Maybe it doesn't make any sense, but I got used to it. And they are really friendly with each other. It's not only The Miz sucking up to Shane McMahon is also being friendly to The Miz. So they are right now feel like a real tag team. I don't know how WWE made it possible, but yeah, if someone in 2016 said Shane McMahon and The Miz are gonna face The Bar for the WWE Tag Team Championships, you would call that person a stupid mark. But it's a reality that we live in 2019, and I absolutely love it. Obviously, it's leading to a WrestleMania match between Shane McMahon and The Miz, which is not a bad thing. You know, look at past Shane McMahon's opponents, AJ Styles. He was involved in Daniel Bryan's return, Undertaker. So it says that WWE think The Miz is a big deal. He obviously is, and they got interrupted by The Bar. And Shane McMahon said, why don't we just have The Miz versus Sheamus match right now? The Miz said he is not prepared, he's in a suit, and Shane McMahon said, you are a former WWE champion, you are a former Intercontinental champion, you are one half of the best in the world. So pretty much Shane McMahon believes in The Miz, and we got Miz versus Sheamus. The Miz won. A pretty nice ending to SmackDown Live. Maybe this SmackDown Live episode wasn't something that you're looking for, but I liked it. It was the first time I felt like, well, this is a new era kinda. You know, it felt different. Everything felt different in my opinion. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I gave Raw 8 out of 10. I was kinda generous. I actually enjoyed this SmackDown a little bit more. Just that match between Rey Mysterio and Andrade deserves a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give this show 8 I don't know, it's not 9, 8.6, 8.6, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. 8.6 out of 10 for this episode of SmackDown Live. Really loved it. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to support the channel, make sure to click that like button. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And as always guys, your boy the emo one. Peace, love, and hugs.